This is what I keep my bread in. Let's see. Put it in there. And as it go down, you just pump it up. Pump it up. So anyway, I bought these from the bread store. I like it because it's convenient to keep the bread in. You don't have to keep untying the bread, losing the twist tie, and then having to find it back. So sit my butt bread right there. Because this part of the bread, for y'all that don't know, it keeps the bread fresh. So you keep that on top of it. So to keep the air from going through the bread, and it'll mold quicker. So with this, you know, it lasts a little longer. So let me see, this thin, this ain't the original bread I usually make my French toast with. So instead of 2, I'm gonna go with 4, because they small slices. And even if I don't eat them all, at least I have enough. So put my butt back on there. Slide my bread up. Put the cap on. That's it. Fresh bread. Always. We're gonna sit that there. Second thing I need is a flat plate. Not completely flat, but you know, to have something where it can hold. Because what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our eggs, which we use to make the French toast, because I don't really eat the eggs like that. I will every now and then. So what we're gonna make the French toast and bacon. So we're gonna take 2 eggs, and that's to coat our French toast. Go ahead and get my bacon started. So normally I just drop the bacon in a deep fryer, but I just moved. I ain't got no deep fryer. We had one at the old place, but it was all old, so we threw it away. I'm gonna buy another. The reason I want to get the bacon going first, because it's actually gonna take a lot longer for the bacon to cook than the French toast. And what you want to do, because I'm probably the best man for doing this, because I'm really picky about what I eat. So in most cases I prefer to cook myself, but I'm really like, a lot of people just put the bacon back in the box with the top open and they start turning colors and stuff. Like, some things I just can't do. So I'm not finna, whatever I open, I put it in Ziploc bags, and I always try to keep things fresh and not, you know, funky. Some people don't care, but I'm a real picky person when it comes down to my food. And I'm sure for all of those that know me, know that. So I'm laying my bacon in. So looks like I'm gonna get about 4 slices, like I thought, on this rack. And then we're gonna do 4 slices on the other rack. And if you notice, I'm seeming like I'm being very difficult, but I'm not, like I care about salmonella poisoning and stuff like that, so I'm not just gonna sit this bacon down anywhere. So I had it sitting on the rack because I'm gonna put the bacon on there anyway, but I'm not gonna sit the bacon on the counter and sit the bacon on the bag or on the plate and do stuff like that and then go back and eat, because this bacon is obviously raw and uncooked. So now what I'm gonna do, because only the bacon has been on the racks and in my hand, I'm gonna go with this and just stick the bacon right here in the Ziploc bag. Now what I'm gonna do, with some hot water so that this bacon, fat, and grease and stuff will melt off of my hands. I'm not gonna put any soap on it because I got the food right here and I don't want the soap to get in the food. So I'm gonna just run my hands, run the hot water over my hands, and then you can feel the grease actually lift away. And you know, once your hands get back rough again, I can cut that off. Then I can take the bag and then I zip it. I don't like air in the bags either, so I kind of press that out. And there you have it. So now we can go back to the refrigerator. There you have it. Alright, now we're going to scramble that egg up real good. And I like the eggs perfectly scrambled where it's mixed consistently. I don't really like to see the white part of the egg when I cook them. Like that, I kind of like for it all to be kind of mixed in with, you know, one color. So I scramble it real good. Some people, even when they make eggs, they crack them into the skillet and then scramble them in the skillet. I can't do that. Like I said, I'm real picky about what I eat and the way I eat it, so I prefer to do it myself. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get me some ground cinnamon. But I'm gonna take this out. Now what I do, I don't put the cinnamon in the egg. Some people do that, but you don't get the consistency. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take that egg and we're just gonna pour it in the center of the plate, like so. You see that? All right. Turn this a little so you can see. I'm going to get the cup out. Alright, so now my griddle is ready. So now what we're going to do, let's go ahead and sop that French toast, get it nicely coated. You see that? It's nicely coated. Not too much. Hit the back side and just pull it right up. You don't have to let it lay in there and waddle. Okay. I don't like it, you know, too full, so I kind of let the egg drip off. And then we're gonna run right over to the griddle. Gonna place that on the griddle. You can hear that sizzling with the egg. So see, do the second one. Let that drip dry. And we're gonna come right over here, throw that on the griddle. Alright, so I'm gonna wipe the egg off my hand. I'm always clean. Probably the best person you want in the kitchen. So I'm gonna bring y'all over here and let y'all check this out. Okay, you see that? That's on one side. So look, that should be done. It don't take no time. It don't take any time at all. So we're gonna get our spatula. And we're gonna go ahead and flip that over. Go ahead and flip that over. So you see that? French toast looking good. That's one side. Looking good, so far so good. So we need is something to put our finished product on. And then we have to go ahead. Now what I so you can see. Okay, so add my package here. So, open this up. Pour it in. It's done. Take my kettle. Pour my hot water in there. I love the way that's made. I always have to stand over it and let the fumes go in my nose when I'm making it. I love it. It's the shit. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna stir the instant part of the tea up. Now, what I do is, the instant tea is pretty good by itself, but I like to put a little honey in it. So what I'm gonna do is put my honey in first. And that's about it. I just eyeball it. And then once I put my honey in, get that all stirred in and delicious. See, I can smell it, and it lets you know if you put enough in or not. It's enough in there. You see that water piping hot. So what we want to do after that, you want to drop your mint tea bag in there and take the spoon and grab the bag at the part that the tea is not in, because how the tea settles at the bottom of the bag. Grab it with the part that the tea is not sitting in, and you want to take it all the way to the bottom, and I leave a spoon in there with the tea bag submerged all the way at the bottom. So while it's drying, it's emitting the mint flavoring and the tea flavor from the mint bag into the ginger. You see how that is? And if you want, sometime I add a little cinnamon, because the ginger and cinnamon mix, it's really good for your immune system. So I always stay pretty healthy, you know, so I try to do the things that, especially when I find out, you know, that'll make you healthier or make you live longer, you know, so that's why I have that. So there we are. Then I'm gonna come over here. Beautiful bacon. So let me let y'all see that. You see? Cooked to perfection. Ta-da! Now what I want to do, I'm going to get a paper towel, because you know already it's bacon. It's probably not the healthiest thing for you. And I'm going to wrap my bacon up inside of this paper towel, because I want to kind of pull the grease that's left standing on it. I want to pull that off of it. Take that bacon and we're going to pat it like that and get the extra grease off of it. sitting right there inside of the paper towel. And then I'm gonna grab my French toast, put it on the plate. We're gonna get a knife, and then we're gonna cut the French toast into squares, and not to squares, to triangles, excuse me. For all of you guys that know me, you know presentation is everything. So what I'm gonna do, I don't have any confectional sugar. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna use brown sugar in this case. Since we got the cinnamon, the brown sugar will give us that added sweetness we need. So, once I find it, oh, you know what? I'm tripping. All my sugar and oatmeal and stuff like that is right up in my grits. So, I'm gonna grab this. And then what I'm gonna do, because I want to loosen it up some, because my hand's clean and it's my sugar, so I'm gonna just grab it out with my hand and like kind of pinch it and, you know, scatter it on there. So what I'm gonna do, grab that. Got my little pinch of brown sugar. Just a little, it's not too much, but I just want it evenly distributed. So that's beautiful. Now we're gonna close this back up. See that? Now we're gonna put that back up there. Give my hand a quick rinse and wipe it off. Okay. Now we're gonna put our bacon like so. And for presentation purposes, I'm only going to use that. And then I also have my favorite butter maple syrup. So we are finished, and that is our finished product. French toast and bacon, cinnamon and brown sugar, French toast and bacon. Now it would have been lovely if I could have went extra with it. I could have cut up some apples, boiled them in some cinnamon and sugar, laced them over the top of it. I could have done the same thing with peaches, you know, made up a concoction kind of like how you do the peach cobbler, just without the dough in it. Spreaded that on the top of it, you know, whatever, you can get creative with it. But I just wanted to I guess I was bored, just wanted y'all to show y'all us men can cook, some of us. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out. I'm finna eat my French toast and bacon.